We're back in business. Day 3, guys. Day 3. So I'm warming up. Do you guys know what time it is? It's 3:54 p.m. It's almost 4 p.m. So I was not able to do anything this morning. But I told myself, so the kids are already back from school. I just kind of hid myself and came downstairs to the basement to see what I can do. But in the morning, I really couldn't. I wasn't able to wake up in the morning. I mean, I woke up in the morning, yes, but I was not able to come to the treadmill, that is. Because the baby did wake me up at 6 o'clock. Because she was feeding. The kids went to school a little bit later today, but I had an appointment somewhere. So I went for my appointment, didn't get back home until 1. So, and yada, blah, blah, blah. Couldn't do a lot of stuff until now. But guess what? I'm here. I'm just hoping I'll keep going because it's a new year. We all have New Year's resolutions. This is what I want to do. You know, it's a new year, 2025. This is what I want to do. This is where I want to be by the end of the year 2025. We've made all these New Year's resolutions. So I'm just hoping I'm not going to get to day 5 or day 7 and be like, oh, I can't do this no more. I need to take a break. So today is January 8th. Yep. It's Wednesday, January 8th, 2025. And it's my day 3 of my fitness journey. I'm just walking on the treadmill. I'm just beginning. This is my day 3. So I'm just taking it slow. But hopefully in the next few weeks, you know, I can increase my pace, my speed. Because right now I just walk on like the speed is 2. It goes up to 10. So I'm at 2, literally. I come in, walk for a few seconds on the 1, and then I go to 2. Right now I'm on 2. It looks really slow because it's really slow. But I'm taking my time, you know. So story time, guys. Last year, August, right? August 2024. Me and my husband went on a business trip to Las Vegas. Yeah. So this was our first time in Vegas. And it was really nice. But I was so pregnant, I didn't have strength to do nothing. We tried to have as much fun as we could, but you know, not much. But let me tell you all what happened. So we had booked our flight with Spirit Airline. And that's the airline that we've always used anyway. Like when we're going to like different states, we've always used Spirit Airlines. Never had an issue with it. Now, the business conference was supposed to be Monday through Thursday. So we booked a flight for Sunday night. And we were supposed to get there, I think, Monday, like early morning, maybe like 1, 2 in the morning or something like that. Our flight was 8 p.m. on Sunday. So here I am. I call my brother and I'm like, hey, you know, we're going to Vegas, but I need somebody to drive us to the airport because, I mean, we live over an hour drive to the airport. My brother lives closer. So we're like, yeah, we'll come over on Sunday, then you can drop us off at the airport. And he's like, yeah, sure thing, why not? So we get to parking, you know. We're like, hey, Vegas, here we come. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So we were really excited. I mean, I wish we could go with the kids. They would have had fun too, but casinos, gambling, not so much. Anyway, so we start driving around 5 because our flight is at 8, right? And we have to like go past the airport's exit because we didn't want to park our car at the airport. So we wanted to leave our car at my brother's house. So we had to actually drive past the airport and then go to my brother's house, and then he was going to drive us back, which was not a bad drive from his house to the airport. But guess what? On our way to the airport, my husband is like, do you want to check in? And I'm like, okay, sure. So he gives me his phone and I'm trying to check in, and then I see a message saying your flight has been cancelled. We get rescheduled to the next day. And I'm like telling my husband, hey, look, I'm seeing a notice here saying the flight has been cancelled. And he's like, are you sure? Are you trying to prank me? I'm like, I'm not trying to prank you. There's a message here that says the flight has been cancelled. So we are like, you know what? Since we are almost at my brother's house, let's just go ahead and go get there, right? So we keep driving and we get to my brother's house, and then my husband gets his phone and he's looking and he's like, he can't see anything. And then I take the phone and I'm like, oh snap, I don't see the message either. What happened? And he's like, I don't know, I just went in to check in and I don't, the message you were saying, I don't see it. I'm like, I don't see it either. So maybe we should just drive to the airport. Sure, why not? So we end up driving to the airport because we don't see the message, right? And then on our way to the airport, the message pops up again. This time we're like, you know what, we're already on our way, let's just go find out what's going on. So my brother drives us out to the airport, and he's like, you guys, I'm gonna be driving around here, I'll try to find a parking spot, just let me know if I should stay, if you guys get the flight, let me know if I should leave. So we go in, and unfortunately, the flight was cancelled. So they said the next flight is the next day, which is a Monday evening. The next day. We're like, we're gonna miss a whole day conference. We booked this flight because we wanted to get there before the conference started. And we're like, so now what? They're like, well, it's because of the weather. I mean, it's August, it's summertime, it's hot. What weather are you talking about? So we're like, are you gonna compensate us? Give us a hotel room or something? And they're like, no, because it's the weather and we can't control the weather, we can't do nothing about it. So we're like, okay, whatever. So we'll just miss a whole day conference. That's fine. Anyway, I think today I'm gonna try to go to 3. It's big, but not now. Anyway, so while we're about to leave, so this lady who was talking to us, she says, oh, I see you guys paid for your check-in luggage. You paid for 2, but I see you have 1 big one. So I think, and you have your personal, we had backpacks. I had a backpack and my husband had a backpack. So when my husband was paying for the tickets, he was thinking that our backpacks are the check-in ones. And he thought the check-in ones were the ones that we are allowed to go to the flight with. I think that's what it was. So the lady's like, well, you guys need to go get smaller suitcases because you already paid for the check-in, and then leave the big suitcase, right? The big luggage that we had, because we got a big luggage and we were sharing with my husband. We had everything of ours for the trip that we needed for the trip in that suitcase. So so she told us, forget that big suitcase, just buy 2 small ones, right? We didn't know what size we were supposed to buy. We just thought 2 smaller suitcases. So, and then she said the 2 backpacks that we were going to carry, they are personal items, personal bags or whatever. So we were not going to pay for that, right? So we're like, oh, okay, that's awesome. Well, thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for being very nice, So the next day, we called my brother. He came, picked us up. Flights rescheduled for the next day. We have a whole day to do a whole lot of other things. We didn't even drive back home. We just ended up staying at my brother's house, since Spirit could not pay for our hotel. Just kidding. Anyway, so we ended up staying at my brother's house. And then the next day, me and my husband were like, hey, how about we go to Walmart and get those 2 small suitcases, right? So we go and get the smallest suitcase that we see at Walmart, thinking that's the smallest size, right? We got 2, one for me and one for my husband. And we go back to my brother's house, pack everything up. He packs his stuff in his suitcase. I get mine and put it in my suitcase. And I'm like, our flight, I think, was like 6 in the evening or 7 o'clock. I can't really remember the exact time. So we get ready, and my brother drops us off at the airport. Off we go to Las Vegas. Then we get to the airport. Remind you, we already missed Monday, right? Monday conference. We already missed it because now it's Monday evening. So we get to the airport and we are going to check in our bags that we were told to buy, right? To get. I mean, she didn't tell us to buy. She told us to just get 2 small suitcases. She didn't know we were going to buy them. But we had to, right? Because we live like a million miles away from my brother's house. Anyway, we get to the check-in and they're like, I'm sorry, are these your check-in bags? You can't check them in because they cannot fit. They don't fit in that whatever case we're supposed to put them in and make them, if it fits in that small space, then it can be checked in. If not, then you have to actually pay for it to go with the other luggages, which is what we didn't want, right? So we are like, hold up. Yesterday we were here, we were told to get 2 smaller suitcases, which we did. We went and bought 2 suitcases. And these are the smallest. She didn't tell us the dimensions, She just told us they have to be smaller than what you have. And we had a big suitcase. So we got something smaller, but the smaller, we got the smallest that we saw. So they're like, no, these 2 have to go in with the other luggages. You can't check them in, like go with them to the inside the plane. We already paid for them, but now we got to pay extra for them to go through the other place, whatever it's called. We're like, this is your fault because we had only 1 suitcase and you all told us to not come with that suitcase, to come with smaller ones. And now you're telling us we should have just stayed with our big suitcase? So they were like, well, yeah, otherwise we just have to charge you extra, blah, blah, blah. It was a big deal. So we found a really nice lady, and bless her heart, she really helped us and told us, you guys, I'm just going to let you guys go to the gate and then talk to whoever is at the gate and just tell them there was a misunderstanding and you guys are supposed to have that checked in and go with it to the plane, but the dimensions they don't meet the criteria. But they'll give you a sticker to put it, and they'll probably, if you find somebody nice, you don't have to pay for it. If not, you might have to pay for the extra. You have to pay for extra money. Yep. So we ended up going to the gate, we found a nice young lady and man working there, and they helped us out. They gave us sticker and we put it on the suitcase, and they didn't charge us, which was good. Initially the lady really wanted to charge us, but they ended up not charging us. So then the suitcases were put under the plane, right? And then when we got there, oh yeah, so that's it. That's how Spirit screwed us up that time. But it was all good. We ended up getting to Las Vegas in the morning, Tuesday, early morning, 7 in the morning. We were exhausted. The conference went well. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday is day to go back home. And the kids are waiting for us because guess what? We told them on Friday we are going to Ocean City. Yay! They were calling us every day. My daughter had already packed for everybody. They were ready to go to the beach. And then we are packed. Our flight is at 11 p.m. on Thursday. So Thursday, the conference is over. We're chilling with some friends that we met and all that. And our time is up and we're like, hey, y'all, see ya. We out. And we go to the airport in Las Vegas. And there's a lot of people. And we're like, what's happening? There's too many people. Like, I'm like, well, the conference just ended, so it makes sense that there's a lot of people. So we are like, okay, our flight, it's almost time. We are pulling our suitcase. Oh my God. Now hold up. Before we did all that, while we were still at the hotel, we called about the suitcases again because they told us that Monday evening when we were still in Maryland that when we are coming back, we should call and let Spirit Airlines know about the issue with the suitcase because they might try to charge us again. And you know, when you pay the ticket, you already paid for the return ticket too, right? So they were trying to play that game of charging us again, which they did because we called them and they could not do anything about it and they tried to charge us again. So Spirit was really messed up. Anyway, so we get to the airport and guess what? So we are there, a lot of people and blah, blah, blah. And we get there and we're standing in line and my husband is trying to figure out what's happening. And then we hear this lady who works at the airport, right? She says, well, if you're waiting for the Baltimore airline, come to this side. It's already past 11 o'clock. This is way past boarding time, right? Boarding time was, no, it was 10 o'clock because the boarding time was, no, it was 11 o'clock, boarding time was 12. So it's not past boarding time, boarding time is 12 o'clock. So they said, if you're waiting for here for the Baltimore airline, come to this side. Not the Baltimore airline, but the flight that's going to Baltimore. So yeah, so we come to this other side and we are waiting. And there's a whole lot of other people going. There's a big line. I don't know where they were going to. I don't know which state. So we're still trying to figure out what's going on. Remember, I am so pregnant and so tired. I'm very exhausted at this point. I'm just like walking like this. I'm wobbling at this point. I'm exhausted. We are standing there trying to figure out what is happening. We are in a line and we notice that it's almost all airlines that this is happening. But nobody's letting us know what is going on. So what happens? Hold up, it's already been 19 minutes. So my husband is trying to figure out what's happening. So he tells me, I know you're exhausted. Just go try and find somewhere to sit. And then I'm just gonna stand in line. And I'm like, okay. So I go, this is like 12 right now. A lot has happened. Now it's midnight. We are like, okay, we're definitely not getting on that flight right now, you know? And nobody is telling us anything. The line is not even moving. So I go find myself a seat and just chilling there. I take out my phone and the first thing I see is that there was a power outage and all the flights have been grounded. All the flights have been grounded in the whole United States, not just Vegas. That all the flights have been grounded. It affected the hospitals, jails, like a lot of facilities were affected. So at this point, even my husband, I don't even think he knew what was going on. So I called him and I'm like, hey, this is what I just saw, on the news. This is what's happening. And he's like, what? Are you kidding me? I'm like, yeah. I don't think we're going anywhere anytime. But then we see other people with tickets, those people who were smart enough to check in early and actually print out their tickets or something. I don't even know where they were getting the tickets, but they checked in early. So apparently these people were just getting checked in. But I don't think they were going anywhere. I don't know if there were any flights which were leaving. The flights were grounded because the systems were down. They didn't know what to do. All the systems were down for all the flights. I'm going to try to go to 3. All the systems were down. It was horrible. So this lady that we met at the conference, he comes up to us. These are some of the people whose flight were 3 o'clock. They got us there. We were still there at the airport 3 o'clock in the morning since 11 p.m. Some people coming in and they're like, oh, I had to book another flight. And guess what? These airlines started to take advantage. They increased the prices to triple the regular price. Some people were paying $1,000 and $1,200 to return home. One-way ticket. That's what people are doing. So people are booking flights for the next few hours, But the systems are still down. The good thing is they got water. They got us free water. But guess what? They could not give us anything else. They said they could not give us accommodation. We had to do that ourselves. They gave us coupons for $12 to get me and my husband, not each, for me and him to share. I don't even know if it was up to $12. But they gave us coupons. They said it was the weather and it was out of their control. That's how they compensated us with $12 coupons for me and my husband to share. So if you were there by yourself, probably you were getting $6. I don't even know if that's enough for a sandwich at the airport. So 6 a.m. we are still at the airport. People were sleeping on the floor. No lies. It was crazy. So my husband calls customer service, Spirit customer service, and he's like, look, my wife is 7 months, 8 months pregnant. She cannot be in this condition. I need to take her out of here. I need a flight ASAP. We've been here since 11 p.m. and it's 6 a.m. And they're like, so I'm so sorry, but this is what I can do for you. I can guarantee you a flight tomorrow. I can guarantee you a flight tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think tomorrow evening or something. Tomorrow 3 in the morning. Yes, it was 3 in the morning. So it's 6 a.m. They can guarantee us a flight at 3 a.m. on Friday. No, Saturday. On Saturday. It's Friday now. It's Friday morning. So 3 a.m. Friday morning. Yes. Friday into Saturday. That's when. What? Is that it? Because we came here on Saturday night. I think I'm right. Because we came back on Saturday. So we stayed. We had to get a hotel. We were at the airport again until. So my husband booked he came and asked me and we booked that one because they said they guaranteed. Otherwise there was nothing else. So then that was we stayed there until 11 a.m. And at this point I'm telling my husband, I can't do it anymore. I can't sit here. I'm uncomfortable. I'm starving, I'm exhausted, I'm in pain. So we're like, let's just get another room. The rooms prices have hiked. The prices have hiked. So we get a room for a night. So we go back to the hotel, to the same no, actually a different hotel. I think we went to a different hotel. And we stay there until now Saturday morning. Woke up in the morning, early morning. Yes, it was actually nice. And mind you, this flight had a layover for almost 8 hours. So this is Saturday morning at 3 a.m. We got on our flight finally. And we went to, I think it was California, that was a layover. And we were there for like another 8 hours or 10. And they still charged us for our luggage. Spirit Airlines, for their mistake, they still charged us for our luggage. And then we arrived in Baltimore, and my brother came to pick us up, and they lost our luggage. They lost our luggage. So then we're there at the baggage claim, and everybody has left. There are no more luggages there. We go to this guy and we're like, hello, we are missing 2 suitcases. And he checks and checks and he's like, we don't see anything. And we don't see anything that says it's coming from Las Vegas. So you have to fill this form. And once we find out where they are, we'll give you a call. And yeah. So that was a crazy time. So anyway, after doing all that, before we left, actually, you know what? I screwed up the story. No. They didn't lose our luggage. Yes, they did lose our luggage, but did they lose our luggage when we were coming back? Yeah, because they lost our luggage. Yeah, because we were like, we need our luggage. How are we gonna? I'm so confused. My pregnancy mind is still pregnancy. My mind is still pregnancy. But yeah, we lost our luggage. We filled out the form, and right before we left, this man, he's like, hold on. I hear one of those luggage thing that goes round and round is on. And then, boom, our 2 suitcases are right there. It was a horrible experience. I don't know if any of you guys experienced that. Like when there was a power outage in August of 2024. I don't know if you guys were at work and because it lasted a good 24 hours. If I'm not exaggerating. It was horrible. But guys, we're still doing this. Okay? I am sweating today because I'm on 3. I didn't even think I could get to 3, but I'm on 3. I'm on 3. And I am sweating. And I've gone for like almost 8-9 minutes on level 3. It feels good. But I'm hot and I'm exhausted. But guess what? My day 3 is almost in the books. Yep, my day 3 is almost in the books. Today is Wednesday, January 8th. What have you done? The year is getting old. This is the year where I stick to my New Year's resolution. Yes. All those resolutions that I have, all those goals that I have written down, 2025 New Year's resolution this year. I'm exhausted. Okay. I'm gonna put it back to 2 so I can cool down. Whoa. Yep, I'm almost done. Guys, please join me. Let's do this together, okay? We got to lose this weight, you know. So today is day 3 of my fitness journey. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow on my day 4. Tomorrow is day 4. Tomorrow is Thursday, and then day 5. I think I'm gonna be taking the weekends off, or at least Sunday. Sunday is gonna be impossible for me to do it. I'm cooling down now. It's already 30 minutes. You gotta go at your own pace. But Spirit's Airline, I don't recommend it anymore. I never had a problem with it until last year. I don't know if there's any airlines that are perfect, but whew, that was not a good experience with Spirit. Alright, the pain has started, but I think I'm done. Guys, tomorrow, see you tomorrow. Don't be late. Guys, see you tomorrow on day 4 of my fitness journey.